feel uninvited. Left home in West LA, I'm not excited. So uninspired, on my way to play the bay while you're alone. This girl's a wonder. She loves me, yeah, she needs to know I love her. I wonder if we'll make it through this summer. Just wanna touch like back when we were young. There's no doubt, gotta get out of this small town. You took my heart from me, now you're everywhere I see. Set me free, let me fly, let me find new kinds of highs. We're just wasting here, waiting for another year. We both know the score, we've been here once before. So many words unspoken, you took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait, I can take the pain. I will surrender, let me go on a new adventure.
I'm running and running to keep it 100. It's all that I wanted, but lately I don't get the stomach. The higher the summit, the harder the plummet. They know me all over this planet. I'm just a man and I can't understand it. Proud that I win and I did it myself. Probably wouldn't if I got the help. Hearing subliminals all on myself. Feel like I'm breaking, I'm falling to hell. Told me I'm sick and I tell her, oh well. Rather be dead than to know that I failed. Live for the chase, life is a race. I'm out of space, so get on my face. I got a taste, want the whole plate. Finna get laced if you step out of place. Like, first off, you don't run nothing. All talking, your team bluffing. My squad, we all dream crushing. We ain't rushing, no discussion. All I know is us made for this. Paid for this, yeah, slave for this. Been down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like. Been down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like. Been down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like. Never really know when you're gonna go. Why you gotta put another foot in front of yours? Bury them toes, carry them close. I was never one to care about my mentos. I was like froze, now I'm on floor. Give me that smoke, but I can't.
Yo, what's up, all? Got myself, Bradley, JT on Discord.
Face cam, Brent.
Oh, face cam. Shit. Hold on. I had a Teams meeting earlier on today, so I had to switch it over to my laptop. All right. Give me 1 second, everybody. Let's see if I can deactivate and activate it if it comes on now. There we go. All right. Everybody here? Okay. So, what I thought we would do today, let's see. I've got desktop audio, so you should be able to hear the fellas there. You should be able to hear the music, correct? Everybody good with that? Music sounds okay. Yes. So, we're going to do things, we're going to break things up a little differently today. People have been complaining they don't want to wait to the end of the session to get their money. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do our giveaway right at the beginning. Now you guys have a choice. Again, we can take the 100 and we can go for it, or we can do the giveaway. Now the giveaway is going to be a little different. I'm going to ask questions and you're going to have to answer the questions, and those who get it, I'm going to stop it like as soon as the first 5-6 people who get the right answer. What's up, Tuna Fishy? I will stop it, but I need to do a test first to make sure this works. So the way it would work is you have to type in AOB space your answer, okay? And it'll just be a one-word answer, okay? So I want to do a test. Let's just say the answer is going to be flower. So I need you to type in AOB space flower, and we're gonna see if that this kick picks it up here. I don't see it picking it up.
Oh, the keyword is only AOB.
Yeah.
Okay.
So type in AOB, would you, Brad? Are you in the?
Yeah.
And just see if AOB, if it picks up. Okay, there goes Jeet. It's not picking up anything. Let me refresh this thing.
Oh, okay.
All right, hold on, everybody. Apologies.
And click update after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try hitting it shouldn't be case sensitive, but go ahead and type in again, would you? Somebody AOB. I'm not seeing it hit anything here.
No. Is the bot broken?
I don't know. That's weird. But the all black type. Some beach. And it's not showing viewers here.
How do you connect it to your...
It's connected when you log in. It connects automatically the first time you do that.
Oh, right. Yeah, it says all on black.
Yeah, it should connect it. So I don't know what's going on here. Damn it. Click on clear. I did clear it all out. It's all cleared all out. All right, try it one more time. Hit AOB. Let's see if that works. What's up, Philip Drader? Mofo.
Nope.
What is going on today?
It up.
Huh.
What about the old one?
Oh, what is this giveaway? This is a test. What is that?
What's the giveaway?
Yeah,
mean?
let's try the old lotto bot. See, I don't even, it should be showing up. All the chat history should automatically be showing up. So I don't know.
I just typed roulette.
It's huh. I don't know what's going on. There's something wrong with the bot. Yeah, I'll have to go dang it.
Something
This
out of
is
our
dumb.
control.
I mean, it's yeah. Oh man, would you guys mind just give me 5 minutes to see if I can just reload this thing and we'll go for it. Jackie wins. Yeah. Try Botrix. This is, I think this is through
Botrix.
oh, is that a different one? All right, give me 5 minutes. I'm just gonna see if I can reload this and get it going. I'll be right back. I apologize, everyone. All right. We are back. I apologize for that. So for whatever reason, our lotto bot is not working here. So what we're going to do is, here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask a question and you guys are going to type it in and I will just have to manually stop it and I'm going to take the first 10 people. Okay. The first 10 people, and I'll automatically put those names into the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And then we'll do a drawing. So I'm going to ask questions. You do the answer. I'm going to have to just cut it off at some point manually. So apologies if this is kind of archaic. It absolutely is. So, okay, here we go. You guys can hear and see me okay, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
I'm going to type the question as we go because unless, I don't know, I think that I'm going to guess that the chat is instantaneous versus anyone can win. Except if you've won twice in July, it's the same thing. If you won twice in July, but does someone have a joke? I actually had a good joke.
Yeah, J Chill.
What's that?
Don't enter J Chill if you're here.
Yeah, well, I think J Chill wants to enter just so he can see how many times he can win. All right. Here comes the first question. Boom. Go. And I'm going to cut it off when I see like 10 people with the answers, or even 5. All right, that's it. That's it. Stop.
Now you have to scroll up.
All right. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there's our 10. So here we go. This winner. Oh, you know what? I forgot to ask, and we can keep these winners here. We can keep these winners for it. Do you guys want to go for it? Do you guys want to take your $100 and do the drawing now? 5 people win $20, or do you guys want to do go for it? You guys want to do a poll? All right.
Yeah. JT, can you create the poll?
I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Oh.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just dealing something right now at work.
All right, there you go. Hit it. Let's see what the results are, what you guys want to do. You got, and again, these first 10, that stays there, and then we'll draw the rest. Yes, this is on Kick 17. Red, it's all on Kick. So if you want to be part of this, you still have time to get over to Kick, especially if we go for it. All right, looks like Go For It wins. We're gonna go for it. And you know what? By go for it, it means I'm just going to choose the way we want to go for it, okay? So we're not going to necessarily go all on black right off the bat. We're going to kind of make our odds bigger on this $100 and go for, let's go for a 5 double street and kind of build it up and see if we can double it this way. Jackie Cash, how do I get in? That's what he said. Boom, right back at you, Jackie. All right, here we go. I'll show you in a second, Jackie. All right, here we go. We're gonna go. Here it is. All of it for a $20 profit right now. And then we'll see if we can win a couple. Then we're going to take that money and we're going to go and we're going to try to double that. So I'm going to try to, I'm going for $300. You're not too late. We're doubling the money. We already drew the first 10 people that we're going to pick out of. And then we'll keep doing that kind of drawing and select a winner that way. Oh, Nelly, I thought we were going to get busted out on the very first fucking spin.
Right?
Damn.
Right.
And it's not looking that
Looked
great
like
up there. I mean, look at all these, you know what I think we should do? We just won 20 bucks. I think we should play this way, right? We go $20, take our $20, put it on second, see if we can get another 10, take that 10 profit and see if we can go on second, third column or first and second column.
I mean, the odds are in your favor right now because 4, 1, 7, 6 all first dozen. So.
David says, how did I get the marker pen off my face? I was looking for all the things and I didn't have any of that stuff. So I ended up using sandpaper. No, I didn't use sandpaper. Actually, I used Purell. I have Purell all over the house. So I used Purell and I just actually put it on a rag and then kind of rubbed in the rag, then scrubbed like hell on my face and it came off. It came off. My cheek was kind of the hardest part for whatever. The nose came off pretty easy. I think it's because your noses are naturally oilier with all those pores and stuff, but hopefully you can stay awake. It's late here. Mr. Yilly, where are you at? I bet you do. I said Purell, Jackie. I didn't say KY jelly. Purell all over the house. I took it off before she got back. Oh, Nelly. Well, at least we got 10 bucks here. We're $10 richer. Dang it. That would have been nice to get that one. All right, let's try it again. All right, we're going for that. And let's see. It would burn. I think the kind of burning you're talking about, Jackie, isn't the kind of burning I'm talking about. Yours is when you pee, right? Petroleum jelly. Oh my goodness. Folks, do not use petroleum jelly for your sex. Oh, fucker. Oh my gosh. This dick. I'm just kidding, Dom. Okay, you know what? We got 10 bucks. Let's see if we could get lucky. We could go 10 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 80. Who knows? There's your 0. Yeah. So let's see. My forehead looks a lot more shiny. Yeah, it's clean and it's free of bacteria. So, and germs. Even the good type. Why do people use, your mom is listening to me? She should be ashamed of you, Jackie. Now she knows that it burns when it pees and that you use petroleum jelly, for your pleasure. Your mom needs to sit down and have a talk with you. Oh, fucker. Oh my goodness. This is not how I imagined the day going. All right, you know what? I'm going to use I'm going to need to leave $100 at least for, so I can do a couple strategies, but I'm going to see if I can get your money back here right there. Yeah. Tell Jackie that. She's the same age as you. Oh, okay. She's young. She's young. I don't know what you're trying to mean by that, Jackie. I feel like you're doing a little ageism here. Ageism. Okay, there's one. We need another to get your $100 back. $100 back. What kind of beer are your mom drinking? Is she single? It's Voff says, is the money reward for VIP leveling good? Yeah, and it also depends on how much you bet and how much you lose. The more you bet, the more you lose, the better you're when you get up to those tiers. I think there's a minimum. Is there a minimum amount? Do you guys know on stake? Is there like a guaranteed? There's a guaranteed minimum amount, I think. Oh, if it hit that one, I was going to be pissed.
Amount. There's a minimum amount, and then there's you get a bonus of your gameplay.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. All right, look at that. We got our $100 back. Oh. All right, let's start again. Let's see if we can do it better here. Or do you guys want to just put the 100 all on black if I win this? As we are all gathered here, does it mean we all have a gambling problem? Yeah, maybe. I could start a matchmaking. Yeah, you know what? I should start a matchmaking. I tell you what, you guys all take, all you single people, including Jackie's mom, take a short, like a 20-second video of yourself and submit it to me, and I'll put a montage together and we'll send them at the YouTube, and we'll see who likes who, and then you can just contact me privately if you like somebody. How's that? All right. Can we do 50 black, 50 odd? Ooh. I don't like doing the opposites like that. While we're waiting to see what you guys want to do. So after I run this through this way, the roulette grinder is single. Let's go, ladies. Okay. Mr. Grinder is single. I think Grinder, I think you're about my age. Little lower, a little higher, somewhere in there. And just so's Jackie's mom. And from what I hear, Jackie's mom has got it going on. I mean,
Yeah.
really got it going on. Oh, this fucking Dominic. This guy is not being player friendly right now, Dom. You're not being player friendly. All right. I think you should be into Jackie's mom, literally. Okay, I'm getting pretty terrible here. I'm pretty terrible here. I need to tone it down. I don't want her mom to think we're a total bunch of just pigs, which we sort of are, but not really. Okay. What do you guys think? We should just stay on 5 double? I don't want to risk it all. I like playing this way. Let's see if we can get on a run of making, some money here, and then we can take that. If we can get past the second frickin' stage. Oh, well, tell her, since I'm going to match her up with Roulette Grinder, tell her to keep drinking. She needs to I hope she has a case plus a fifth of something. And then we'll show you a picture of Grinder. And she'll think, he looks amazing. Oh, man. I thought our luck is not here today. All right. We're guaranteed a big whopping 10% now. Let's see if we can make it 20 bucks. How old are you, Grinder? How are you? Grinder, a lot older than me. I have no idea. I was gonna say he's probably like 45 to, I think he's in my age range, 45 to 55, somewhere in there. It's so tough for, I have a tough time telling how old people are. All right, 50. He's 2 years younger than me, Jackie's mom. So you are getting, Jackie's mom's a fucking cougar. All right, look at that. Boom. All right. We are up 20 bucks. Now we could take this 20 and go all in on black and start over, or we could put 10 on black. What do you guys want to do? We don't have a lot of time. I don't have time to wait for you guys.
Well, there's also a delay.
Yeah, I know. That's why I can't.
There's very little time. It's hard.
She's 55, looks 40, acts 25. Perfect. And she drinks beer. Come on, guys. Let's start a bidding war for Jackie's mom. What's your mom's name, Jackie? And you can just give her a first initial if she doesn't want to share her name. You know what, Jackie? Now I think you're starting to fib, because that's, you know what? Let me tell you something. Every woman says that, right? When you first start dating them. Let me tell you a little story. Every woman says that. I love beer. I love fucking football and UFC and sports. And I love your friends. Fast forward 3 months later, she's vacuuming in front of the fucking TV or doesn't want to watch a game with you. She hates beer. She only wants pink mixed drinks. And she fucking thinks your friends are assholes, which they probably are. But still, that's what happens. That's what happens. Oh, you mother. God dang it. We're having trouble getting past the second step. Maybe we should just be staying on 5 double streets, but I don't want to be risking everything past the first step. Sounds like your ex-wife. Jackie's mom also says all on black. You never going back? Once you go all on black? Jill. Oh, her name is Jill. We got Jackie and Jill. What's the chance of that? Jack and Jill. That's amazing. I love it. All right, there we go. There we go. Well, Jill, I appreciate. Is she just watching through your computer, or is she on her own phone or something watching, or what's she doing here? What's Jill doing? Oh, on your laptop. Jacqueline and Jill. All right. Went up Grinders Hill. Jackie came down. All right. I got to stop this. This is ridiculous. This is terrible. I'm being terrible. Fuck this guy. Damn. New dealer. New dealer that's going to hit all of our winning numbers. All right. We are up $40 permanently. White, tan, 5'3", green eyes, 125 pounds. Outstanding.
Oh.
Outstanding. Now, guys, that sounds perfect. Jill is available. Listen, you need to look past the fact that, you know, she's transgender. But other than that, okay. Phew. This stream is the new tender. Oh, recently widowed. I'm sorry. You know what? No more jokes. I apologize. That's terrible. That's terrible. I'm sorry, Jackie and Jill, about that. That's a hard. I'm sure it's a hard thing. Yeah. Does she like long walks around the roulette table in the casino light? So all you need a Bill and Ben for the match. Grinders had a hard life. Too much drinking. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? There we go. Finally, you haven't lived until you've been through a terrible divorce. So I can say I've lived more, you know, plenty. I don't ever want to do that again. All right, look at that. We're guaranteed $10 right now. California. All right. California. Man, you guys have some fires and heat and drought. I mean, we have drought here in Oregon. You guys have it bad down there in California. I don't know what part. Are you like northern or southern, Jackie? I just DM'd you for the results of the question for the giveaway in case you copy paste missed some peeps. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. I do have them copy and pasted into the tool. All right, there we go. All right. Look at that. We are up $50, folks. This is a little safer than just, you know, flat out all on black, isn't it? Or do you guys prefer just all on black? We have 150 bucks here. Yeah, fetch a pail of beer. Always bet on the winning color. I was watching, you know, you could do streak betting, which is basically, it's follow the winner, kind of on steroids a little bit, but you can only bet on streaks. I don't like it. But all right, let's see if we can win this. Oh, phew. Thought we were oh, look at that. I forgot to put the last one down, so we won extra on that one. I didn't put 20 bucks on the fifth double street. That's sweet. Oh man, look at that. We're up $120. Even with this, we're guaranteed an extra. No, we're only up. I'm sorry. Yeah, we are. No, we started out with 500. Yeah, we're up 120 bucks. We were so busy talking about how hot Jackie's mom is and trying to set her up with the roulette grinder. We lost track of time. Jackie says, well, she's on my Facebook. Yeah, but what does that do? Do you have your mom in there? Is that what you're saying? I can go look on Facebook and see your mom? All right, what happened there? Oh shit, we lost that, didn't we? Dang. We won. No, it hit a 24, right? Oh no, shit, we did win. We did win. Right? Yeah, we did win. See, that's what... I'm too busy playing matchmaker here, trying to get Jackie's mom and Jill set up with Grinder. Oh, fucker. If we had, if we'd won that, we'd only be busting up $20 right now. Or, yeah, we'd only been risking 20 bucks. All right, well, we still have our original 100, so we're still good to go. We're still good to go here. Challenge. Get to your 100K. Get to 100K with your 100K challenge and then put it all on black. Yeah. No. All right, let's see if we can get here and get the reason I wanted to do the giveaway today is A, I wanted to break it up because some of you guys are going, and B, that way those, oof, I was going to be like, serious lady. Those of you who are here just for the giveaway, no, they don't. Grinder says, can I film live in the casinos? And the answer is no. They don't even let you walk around with your phone. And if you have your phone, they're really, really strict here with the phones. It's ridiculous. Like, how long of a delay? I'm looking at... I'm going to look and see what you guys are seeing.
It's about a second.
Okay, second. Me. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh my gosh. This was doing so well for us the other day. And now it's just something to do with donkey balls. I appreciate Dave. Does anybody else have I don't know how to tell what the delay is for you, time to make the donuts. I'm assuming my chat is instant. Right? You guys see that chat instantly, and then you can match it up with my voice and count the number of seconds between when you saw that chat and when you hear me talking about it. 10. All right, here you go. Stats. I apologize. Good idea. Good call. Thank you for bringing that up. All right, we won that. We're at what? 550? Let's see if we can get a couple of these under our belts. Okay, you reset. Yeah, sometimes refreshing the screen helps. Yep. Shawshank's right. Your chat is always way ahead of the video. Yeah, just refresh your browser. Today, Anala Pop says, today I almost lost my entire bankroll on Romanovsky. Yeah, Romanovsky is tough. I mean, 5 double streets tough to get back to. All right, finally. But Romanovsky, you lose twice on Romanovsky before recovery, and you're in a world of hurt. You really got to increase your bets big. All right, look at that. We're at 560. We're building. Oh, it's a second or two? That's not terrible. 1 or 2 seconds delay? That's got to be normal. That's got to be about as good as it can be. Alessandra Real, do you see my text on chat? I see your text. but I don't know what text. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't like 40 on 2 columns and 40 on 2 dozens. I don't play the 2 columns 2 dozen strat. All right, well, at least we got $10 there. We walked away with $10 off of that session. So not shabby. Not shabby. I don't need to double click this, but whatever. All right. How high do you guys, you know what? Brad or JT, put a quiz in there. If we continue to win, do they want to go to $200, $300, or $400? And I'll play that way and try to get to $200, $300, or $400, and then we'll do the giveaway depending on what they want. If you would. Well, just wait for the poll, fellas. Did you put the
JT, can you create it, please? Or he might be busy as well.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm trying,
Thanks.
but let me see here. I gotta go back to the stream, maybe.
Roulette Master had a single dozen progression today. Increased by only unit on losses.
There we go.
I don't know. 1 unit on losses. The problem I see with that is if you win within a few, you'll catch up. But if you go on a little bit of a streak, you're going to have trouble catching back up with that, right? That's what I'm thinking.
What were the options? How far
Grinder
are we
had a
going?
bad night last night. Sorry, Grinder. 4,000.
What were the options? For how far were we going?
Golly. Well, luckily we weren't on the 5 double streets just now. Do you have the pull up?
38. Oh, that was only 30 seconds. Well,
All right. We'll show you guys everyone there and so you guys can see this easier. 100, 200, or 300. Everybody. Wow. Okay. People want to go to 300. All right. I like it. We're going to have to get a little gutsy here. Come on now. We've been sucking. Oh, where's the 400? Yeah, I thought it was 2, 3, and 4. Oh, man. We lucked out there. All right.
well, let's try to get to 300 first. And
Let's try to get to 100 first.
Yeah.
Let's try to get to 100 first. Oh, man. I remember one time when I was a state cop. I'll tell you the worst thing about being a state cop or anything is there's 2 things that I hated the most out of being a state trooper. Well, there's 3. I'll tell you the first. One was all right, good. Look at that. Man, she's hitting right around that 0 a lot. I mean, she hit 32. I like the one where we were playing 1 unit on each side of these 6 numbers. It seemed to do well. Anyway, the worst one is when you do DUIs, right? You pick up a drunk driver. Now, what do you think the chances are you pick up this sloshed drunk, you put him in the back of your patrol car? What do you think the chances are that that person is going to throw up in the back of your car? Well, let me tell you, chances are pretty good. Chances are pretty good. And it is disgusting. All right, we won that one. We won that whole series right there. Won that whole series. Up 80. So that's the first thing. I mean, it is disgusting. It is disgusting. So I'm hauling. So this is what's funny. They teach you, well, your coach, if you have a good coach, he teaches you this, right? They're in your back seat. And when you pick them up and you're taking them to the county jail, that's where you take them and you would offer them the breathalyzer. Here, I think most states are the same as Oregon, where you don't have a choice to take the breathalyzer. If you refuse, it's an automatic guilty sentence and you actually lose your license for longer. So it's called implied consent. When you get your driver's license, along with that driver's license is basically an agreement that if you ever are required to take a breathalyzer because you've been arrested for DUI, you have to take the breathalyzer. Otherwise, you are automatically found guilty and they double your punishment. So the other thing is when you hook and book somebody and they're in your back seat, you kind of want to get them to jail and do that processing and then get back on the road again. So you kind of do what's called running code, right? Which is driving faster than normal. So normally you turn your dash lights all the way down. Oh, we barely won that one. Whew. This is good. We're on a roll. So the one time I forget to turn my dash lights down, this drunk guy could not stop talking and he was wasted. And I'm driving probably 70, 75 to the county jail. And this was all out in Eastern Oregon. So it's all out there in the country. And it was late at night. I worked the swing shift. My shift was usually either started at 2 p.m., 2, 3, or 4 p.m. Depends on which, when we rotated shifts, and I'd either go 2 to midnight. All right, another win. Look at that. Look at that. What are we up now? All right, we're up 110. We're up 110. Boom. Why do I keep doing that? So I'm running, and it's not really code, right? Code technically means you have your lights and you're really hauling ass for something. So yeah, so he keeps leaning forward against the plexiglass and he's going, I see you speeding. This guy, he wouldn't let it go. I'm like, oh fuck, and it's not that I can get in trouble for it. It's just that if they cause a big stink or something, they could. Phew. Anyway, so because he's leaning forward and he's sitting back and he's got his hands behind his back, I'm assuming that's what made him sick. And next thing, oh my gosh, this is the worst. He projectile vomits on the plexiglass and it's running all down the back, all down. I gotta fucking clean it. We don't have little pit boss. We don't have a pit crew that comes in and cleans it. I have to clean my car. You're assigned a patrol car and you're responsible for everything that happens to that patrol car. Disgusting. Oh, and vomit. It smells so terrible. All right. We are on a roll here, people. This is how it should be done. So we're guaranteed $10 now. Guaranteed $10. Anyway, so it gets better. So walk him in. He's just, it's on him. I don't even want to touch him. So I've got rubber gloves on. I'm handling this guy. Take him into jail. It's a little bit of a process because you pull into you pull up in front of the county jail in a bay with these big doors and it's being watched and they know who you, by the time after you work for just a little bit, they know who you are. So you roll your window down and you look in the camera and they're like, okay, it's Trooper Lamb, and then they open up the door and you drive into this bay and then they close the door. That way, if the prisoner somehow escapes, they can't get out of this locked bay, right? So then you got to get out of your car and they have these lock boxes and you got to take your gun and any weapons, your gun, your knife, your spray, you got to put it in this lockbox. You're not allowed to take your gun into the jail for good reason. If you were to get attacked or assaulted, you don't want, a prisoner getting a hold of a weapon. So at least they just beat the crap out of you and strangle you in there. And after you're dead, at least they ever have a tougher time killing other people. So I finally get all that stuff put away in the lockbox. I get them out. The implied consent form that you have to read them is like 10 miles long and it's in print that's like 0.004 font. I want to know the asshole who decided to put that together. So you read this whole thing and you're like, do you understand? And who's the fuck's going to understand when they're totally sloshed? That's ridiculous. So anyway, the guy, he's going to do the breathalyzer. Now, what they like to do is They like to pretend like they're blowing into the breathalyzer, but that they just can't. And so you're sitting there and you give them a couple chances, and then finally you got to kind of grab them by the back of the collar and be like, do it one more time, and I'm just going to say you refused, and then you're going to get an ultra long sentence on your thing. So finally he blows. To give you guys an idea that you don't know, in Oregon and in most US states, what was that? Where we were at? We were down there. All right, guaranteed another 10. 0.08% BAC, blood alcohol content, is considered the level. So can anybody guess what this guy, what he blew? Now keep in mind, 0.08 is in Oregon legally intoxicated and you're not allowed to drive. What do you think this guy's breathalyzer was? And it's 20%. 0.25. All right, we won again. Look at, we are crushing it right now. Where are we at here? 690. We are $10 away from 200. Whew. Did we do a new poll on with the 400? Yeah, this guy, oh no, far higher. He wasn't a 3.2, but he was a 2.8. But to give you an idea how alcohol affects different people, he was a 2.8, and he was a regular drinker. I mean, you could tell he's a barfly, and he was sloshed. I get a call because the town I was at was also right along the freeway that runs east-west all the way through the northern part of Oregon, called I-84, and that goes all the way across Idaho into Wisconsin and all that kind of stuff. I get a call. Conversely, I get a call from the truck stop that there's a guy driving around the parking lot and he's being a real asshole and saying things to people and stuff. So I head out there, and obviously I smell alcohol. The guy looks stone cold sober. Stone cold sober. Shout out to Idaho. I'm gonna guess, Construction of Soul, you're from Weiser, Idaho, or Napa. All right, look at this. We're killing it. So this guy was big. And that always scares me, man. I mean, because you're out, state police, for the most part, you patrol all on your own. You don't have, like in the city, you don't have. How many times have I gone through the city, even when I was on duty and even nowadays when I'm off, and I see 3 or 4 city police officers with their lights on with one car pulled over. And I'm like, you guys are bored out of your fucking minds. Anyway, so, and if you want to rob a bank or something, here's what you do. You call in a fake call somewhere else on the other side of town. Every cop will go that way. You say, hey, there's a gunman and a high-speed chase on the far end of town. Every police officer will be going there. Boom. Everyone. And then you go to the other side of town where the bank is. I'm totally kidding. I don't want you to do this. Okay, well, at least we won $10 on that exchange. Look at this. We're up 210. What was the result of the thing? Did we do a $400 pull or did we not? JT?
No, it didn't create.
Yeah,
anyone.
let's do,
I can do that.
300 or 400 and see where they want to stop. Advice number 2. Okay, we'll continue on with advice here. So anyway, I pull this guy. I'll give you some advice. I pull this guy over. He passes all the tests, but I know he's loaded. Oh, fucker. So
3 or 400.
Yeah, 234. Just put 234 again because we just lost 100. So we're gonna go up here.
Oh.
I'm gonna add a little of my funds into this, people. We're gonna expedite this. So cuff him. The dude looked like a giant surfer dude. I mean, he had like curly blonde hair, was just this big guy, but he was total trash. I arrest him. Luckily, it went without incident. That guy who acted stone cold sober, that guy who passed every test, blew a 3.2. 3.2. And I've only had 2 people in my entire career. All right, we're up $160. So
71%, 400.
all right, we're going to 400 here. We're gonna kind of expedite and take a chance. So the other guy, I think I told you guys this story a long time ago. I don't remember if it was live or if it was one of the things where a guy with that big camper trailer was driving through and just literally going all across 3 lanes down the freeway. I had truck drivers calling me saying, hey, Smokey, I got a guy out here, milepost 362, heading eastbound, da-da-da-da-da. All right, we won that one. And I'm following this. I finally get behind him. I'm following him. He's literally going, swerving across all 3 lanes in this old beat-up truck with a camper on the back. He won't stop in Oregon, and I'm right on the border of Oregon, Idaho, and I cross over, and he finally stops in Idaho. So I walk up to the car. There's alcohol stuff all over the floor. And this guy is an older guy. I mean, he probably was like 75. He is wasted. And I'm like, I love this answer. I usually say, you know what? I said, sir, it smells a lot like alcohol. How much have you had to drink in here? How much have you had to drink today? You guys should all know what the default answer is, that right? 2 beers. So I'm like, well, you got more than that on the floor and one between your leg right there. All right, we're at 680. We're almost $200 in. So I get him out of the car and I'm like, now you can't force someone to do field sobriety tests, right? You can't. That's where they make you walk and touch your nose. You can't force anybody to do that. But I say to them, would you be willing to get out of the car and do field sobriety tests? And he says, now some officers are pretty sneaky with it. They make it sound like it's a command, but they sort of phrase it so it's a question. This. Oh. What is that? 480. We're still up $80. All right, let's tap into the reserves here. Anyway, I bring him back. There's always Jackie's mom. Maybe Jackie's mom. He comes back and literally I say, okay, stand right there. He's between my patrol car and his car, way pulled over on the side of the freeway. And I'm like, okay, sir, stand there, put your feet together and put your hands down by your side. And I'm like, I need you to slowly touch your nose. And as he stands there and he starts to go touch his nose, he's just like, thump. And I'm like, okay, field sobriety test is over. We're going to go for this again. Field sobriety test is over. 2 beers.
What? Why is the chart seem
Why is
off?
the what?
Why does the chart seem off, or is it just me?
It is probably off. I mean, I don't trust those charts. We were up 100 something, I believe, right?
Right? I'm looking at the chart and I'm
All
like,
right,
wait,
would
that
someone
doesn't make
kick or ban Vinette Shukla for asking for tips? Get the fuck out of here, Vinette. Yeah,
On where?
get out of
YouTube?
here. I'm not even going to be nice anymore. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, fuck. This. Oh, I hate her. No, I'm just kidding. Just joking, Vivian. Damn it, Jim. Thank
He's
you.
gone. Mr. Vinny is gone. You know what? Like, I don't want to be, but everyone, it seems like they're all people from like India. I don't want to be racist or anything, but it just seems everyone with those Indian names or Pakistani names from that area, they're
You guys
always
heard
the
it.
ones that are
Brad
asking
is a
for tips, and I'm
racist.
not
He even
saying
said so
anything bad
himself.
about anybody
He's a
else.
racist. Oh, fuck off. Gosh
Oh,
damn
no.
it. This lady. All right, I take it back. I do not like her.
It just seemed like the last 2
Oh
people that I
my
banned on
God.
YouTube.
Well,
They were.
sorry, gang. This is going to be a very short,
that sucks.
very short circuit because I just blew $500 and I'm not going to waste any more. I mean, I'm down. I mean, yesterday was a bad day on Man. So now we're down $17,000 in the last 3 days. Anyway, to conclude that story, after I arrest him for DUI, I'm in Idaho, so I can't legally take him. So I call Idaho State Police. They come over. The guy gets a double DUI. They gave a DUI because he drove in Oregon and he drove. Oh, we lost. We are down to zero bankroll, people. I'm sorry. But I will end it on this tip today. Actually, and I'm going to stick around if anybody cares to stick around. I'm going to go to Gold Coin and I'm going to do some, check out some wager strats anyway, or play a couple of the, now I'll leave the challenge, the roulette challenge stuff to see how they, yeah, don't drink and drive. But if you get pulled over by a police officer and they ask you, can they search your car? Say no. Okay. If they ask you, would you be willing, or would you step out of the vehicle? Would you see how that sounds like a command? Would you step out of the vehicle, please, for a field sobriety test or whatever? You ask them, is that optional, or is that an order? You want them to say order because they can't order you. So you want to stay in the car. You never want to consent to having your car searched. Make them prove it, because if you consent, they don't need probable cause, right? They don't need any of that. And I'm not advocating drinking and driving. I absolutely do not. I abhor it. I've seen too many deaths and accidents on the job to see what that can do, you know. And while I'm not saying it's not terrible if you kill yourself, but it's really horrible when you kill somebody else. But don't consent to anything. And you know what you can do? The easiest way, if they ask you to step out of your car, and you just say, is that a command or is that a question? And be pleasant. And then if they say it's a question, just say, I would rather not, you know, and then you say, I hurt my knee and my back really bad. So at least you're not looking like you're arguing and being, you know, whatever. And if they ask to search your car, you just feel free to ask for what are you looking for and why are you looking to search my car, and just say, I'd rather you not search my car. And if they say why, then you just say, I don't know, it just seems really invasive of my privacy. I don't want anybody just going through my stuff. So KNS is asking, how true is it some cops plant things? I don't believe that's true, but it could be like, maybe if you get to LAPD and NYP, I don't know. And I'm not throwing those guys on their bus. That's the only areas that I could think of, or maybe some really podunk town where but I don't, that's just not, there's actually far too much real criminals out there to have to plant shit. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's it. I'm going to go here just real quick. I got my gold coins. What is my VIP level here? I'm at 72.96. I'm going to see if I can just get that up to 73 or something. Brent, in your time, did you meet any drug dealers? Oh yeah, I actually did time on doing stakeouts for drug dealers, and that's either a whole lot of fun, or what am I doing here? Or it's really freaking boring. So the boring part is sitting in your car listening to a wiretap for hours and hours and hours on end. I mean, holy crap, that's boring. The cool part is when you know that you hear they're going for a deal and you get 3 different cars, and we get all impounded junk cars is what we drove. And you are following them, and you have coordinated where you follow them for a little bit and then you turn off and another car takes over, so they never really recognize. I'll tell you what's bullshit in the movies. Somebody's following your car and they're following them forever, and that person doesn't notice that same car is following you. Or how do you like this one? When they're on stakeouts and they're literally just like sitting across the street from the house, and the people pull out, drive off, and they don't know it. Anyway, so you know what? I'm gonna just call it here. I'm gonna do some of this stuff on my own. This won't be any fun for you guys to watch this stuff, but we'll pick up tomorrow and see if we can make it back and get you guys a thing. We'll do the giveaway at the beginning again with the same type of thing, and we'll go from there. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Jill, I hope you were watching. I apologize for all the teasing and some of the crassness here. We're actually a really cool group, so hopefully you come back and watch another time. And again, I'm sorry for your loss, for both of you. Anyway, I was Super Troopers. Yeah, right. So, where do we share wager strats? Get into Discord and share your wager strats. What's up, VJ? Get in there. Welcome from India, man. And Brad, I was just teasing. Brad's not a racist, but I get what you're saying. It does seem like we get a lot of the questions are coming from that area. Anyway, all right, folks, we'll see you back here. Same bat time, same bat channel, and we'll see if we can get that win up more. Hopefully I'll pull in a little bit more money. Maybe we can kick that off a little faster. We'll see. I'm going to work on the Lotto bot right now. All right. Anyway, all right. See you guys. Have a great Thursday's the best day, right? This is next day because tomorrow is fucking Friday. All right. Cheers, guys.